Here is one of the biggest ironies of life. Around you, there are individuals who seem to have everything, who seem to be favored by life, favored by God. People receiving so much attention and recognition that their confidence tends to explode. People like Icarus, flying above all others. However, those who fly high can fall low, very low. And when that happens, their attention collapses, and so does their confidence, dissolving into nothing. Why? The truth is, what they had wasn't real confidence at all. True confidence is something else entirely, because their overall self-worth is rooted in external factors. However, external factors can change or vanish. They can't be controlled, and if they do, they are like a tree whose roots have been torn out, left to die. They never experience the essence of true confidence. There are multiple ways to develop lasting self-worth. However, the strongest form of confidence I experienced is rooted in control, self-awareness, and understanding of human nature. That is why I will teach you the psychological key principles on how to become truly confident. Confident from the inside. Chapter 1. The Illusion of Confidence. To truly understand what real confidence means, we need to remove the fundamental illusion, the belief that confidence comes from external markers, the job title, the social circle, the brand of clothes they wear. But these things are like a house of cards, fragile, unstable, and easily brought down with one shift of the wind. True confidence can't be taken away, and it starts inside of our mind. It begins with mastering your emotions. Imagine the following. You are walking into a room filled with people you do not know. Instantly you feel an immediate pull, the slight feeling of anxiety, and the desire to fit in, to be accepted, to belong. But those who are confident from the inside know something different. They know that true power comes from not reacting to that pull, to stay calm and relaxed. They move with purpose and do not care about the other's opinions or judgment. Why should they? You need to understand the following. It all starts with recognizing that emotions are just signals. They don't control you unless you let them. Anger, fear, anxiety. Yes, these emotions are powerful, but they are also tools. A confident person feels the same emotions as everyone else, but they've learned to observe those feelings without letting them dictate their actions. Think of it like standing in the center of a storm. The winds howl, the rain lashes out, but in the eye of the storm, it is calm. Those with true confidence stay in that center. They see the chaos, they feel the pressure, but they don't let it move them. And in that stillness, they find power. Doing that, we already mentioned the next even more powerful key. Number 2, the power of observation. Most people enter a room and immediately try to make their presence known. They speak, they laugh loudly, they try to insert themselves into the conversation. However, real power comes from silence. Power of being the one who watches, who listens, who understands. Being the observer in the room makes your focus shift away from yourself. Instead of focusing on your emotions, you observe the emotions of others. The fake smile of the guy next to you who tries to be part of the group. A dozen other persons glancing at their phone, anxious, trying to disappear. This is how those with true confidence gather information. They study the lay of the land before they make their move. They know that understanding others gives them the upper hand, and when they finally speak, every word is calculated, deliberate, impactful. All the others in the room will show respect, but not only because of your words, but because of the fact that you are so secure talking to them, even though they do not know you. This makes you mysterious. Number 3, the power of mystery. In our modern world, oversharing is the norm. People pour their lives out on social media, desperate for validation, hoping that by revealing everything they'll gain connection. But true confidence lies in holding back, in knowing that not everyone deserves to know your story. Keeping certain parts of yourself hidden creates an aura of intrigue, and that intrigue draws people in. And when people can't fully figure you out, they're more likely to respect you, to wonder about you, to want to be around you. Imagine a flame, burning bright, but behind glass. You see its light, you feel its warmth, but you can't quite touch it. That's what mystery does. It keeps people drawn in, but never fully in control. And that is where power lies. However, even if you want to learn the things we discussed, it will not work. Not until you learn to master your breathing. Number 4, the power of breathing. When emotions like fear appear, your heart rate will immediately blow up and stress will take your ability away to think clearly. You will lose control. But a truly confident person knows how to keep calm by using his breath. Consciously, they inhale slow and deeply, hold their breath for a moment, and exhale, releasing their tension. Their heart rate goes down back to normal. Their thoughts calm and balanced. Now the question is, what can you do to become a mysterious observer? This kind of confidence cannot be built overnight. However, with consistent practice and a deeper understanding of yourself, it's entirely achievable. Step 1. Practice mindfulness regularly. To gain control over your emotions, you must learn to observe them without judgment. This does not mean suppressing your feelings or pretending they don't exist. Instead, it means allowing yourself to feel, but not letting those emotions dictate your actions. Spend at least 10 minutes every day to practice mindfulness meditation. Focus on your breathing. If emotions come up, like stress, fear, or frustration, observe them without reacting. Let them pass like waves in the ocean, knowing that they are only temporary. Over time, this practice will help you become more resilient in emotional situations, staying calm while others may lose control. Step 2. Read the room. True confidence also comes from understanding others. The next time, when you are in a social setting, observe who holds the most influence, who is being ignored. What is the general mood? Notice the way people interact, and try to increase your perception by focusing on body language, tone, or eye contact. By understanding the dynamics at play, you will be able to make your move when the time is right. Real power often comes from knowing when not to act. Not every situation requires your involvement. Sometimes the best move is to hold back and let others make their mistakes. Strategic inaction is about conserving your energy for when it really matters, and knowing that confidence isn't always about taking the lead. Those who speak less have more authority, because their words carry more weight when they finally decide to use them. Sometimes it's about allowing others to reveal themselves first. Now you have the tools to develop true confidence.